Welcome students. Agriculture is the major occupation. This activity is practiced all over the world as it is very much important to fulfill the main basic need of man, that is food. Agriculture is practiced all over the world, but there are some factors which are affecting on agriculture. Because of these factors, in the areas agriculture either can be practiced or unable to practiced. So today we are going to see factors affecting on agriculture. The first factor, that is physiography. Physiography, we all know the physical features. Three physiographic divisions, that is plains, plateaus and mountains. Mountains are inaccessible. There is a slope. In some areas there is a steep slope. In some areas it's a gentle. In gentle areas, slopes, the terrace farming is practiced for domestic purpose. But in the steep slopes areas, agriculture cannot be practiced. Plateau areas, they are higher than plains but lower than mountains in the height. Plateaus where top is flat, and in these areas agriculture can be practiced. In plateau areas especially, the Regur type of soil, that is also called black cotton soil, in this agriculture can be practiced. Plain areas, these are the most favorable physiographic division where the agriculture is practiced. Plain areas, they are the flood plains, the river valleys or the plains. In these plain areas, the agriculture is practiced as the flat land which is suitable for agriculture. So, plains and plateaus are the regions where the agriculture mainly practice. In case of plains, all over the world, we see the flood plains formed by longest rivers in the world like Mississippi, Ganga, Yamuna, Sindhu, Hoangho, Wangho, Yangtze. These are some of the rivers which are the longest and flowing throughout the year. These rivers have formed the plain areas where the agriculture is mainly practiced. As well, in the plateaus, on the tops of the plateaus, the agriculture is practiced. The second factor which is affecting on agriculture, that is soil. The fertile soil is important. Now, fertile soil in this category, alluvial soil, which is formed due to the erosion activity by the river in the mountainous region, and that sediment which is deposited in the low-lying areas where which is called alluvial soil, and it is in the river valleys. Red soil, laterite soil, alluvial soil, Regur soil, these soils are the fertile soils. So all over the world, wherever these types of soils are there, the agriculture is mainly practiced. The third factor which is affecting on agriculture, that is climate. Every crop is require different type of climate. So all over the world we see the different crops are growing in different regions. Accordingly, these countries are trading these countries are selling those products which are not growing in other countries. So climate is also one of the major factor. The socio-economic factor, that is method of agriculture. In the rural areas or in the tribal communities, the method of practicing agriculture, that can be old. The old techniques, crude equipments are utilized for the agriculture, and so the production from agriculture is less. But in modern times, in the developed countries especially, the mechanization, the machineries are used. The fertilizers, the chemicals, pesticides, these are utilized in the agriculture to grow the products, to take high production, as the food is the demand in the urban areas. So the method of agriculture is important in agriculture. The another factor, that is capital. Capital requirement for agriculture is there, of course, to purchase the seeds, harvesting, for machineries, for fertilizers, seeds, transportation, labor charges. For all these, the capital requirement is there, and so the capital is also a major factor of which is affecting on agriculture. And the last one, that is transportation. Transportation, of course, from agriculture farms to market, the transportation is required. In case of perishable products like fruits, vegetables, the need of fast transportation is there. So in such areas, the transportation is the major factor which is affecting on agriculture. The one more factor, that is the demand of products. Now the demand of products in modern times, flowers, fruits, flesh, the meat, eggs, milk, these are the demands. But many products like tropical crops, for example tea, coffee, cocoa, rubber, these products, they are demanded more. So the tropical areas where such products are taken in agriculture, getting the high profits. So the demand of product all over the world is also very important. When these products are going into international market, the countries are getting the foreign exchange which is of high prices. So the underdeveloped countries or developing countries who are selling such products which has the demand in developed countries, those countries are getting high profit, and so these countries can utilize this foreign exchange for the development. So the physiography, soil, climate, method of agriculture, capital, transportation and demand of product, these are the major factors which are affecting on agriculture. In modern times, we are seeing that the youngsters, they are not much interested in agriculture, as agriculture require the physical work in the field. And in modern times, everyone wants the AC cabin, everyone wants high salary, and so people are leaving this agriculture activity and going towards developed countries, or taking higher education and going towards developed regions so that they can get high salaries in